Part 3. Global Reaction. The United States has called for maximum restraint, with senior officials urging both countries to return to dialogue. There's speculation about intelligence support to India, but nothing has been confirmed. China has expressed concern over Indian military assertiveness near its sphere of influence, implicitly backing Pakistan's sovereignty claims while calling for de-escalation. The United Nations Secretary-General appealed for peace, warning that continued hostilities could risk a wider regional conflict. The European Union condemned the terrorist attack that triggered the strikes, but emphasized proportionality and respect for international law. Russia and Gulf states have maintained a balancing tone, urging stability while avoiding overt alignment, reflecting strategic partnerships with both sides. Part 4. Scenario forecasts and media reactions. Potential scenarios include controlled escalation, which is most likely. Both sides could continue limited military posturing, with cross-border artillery fire or cyber skirmishes, but avoid direct conflict escalation. Back-channel diplomacy, possibly brokered by Gulf states or the United States, might help diffuse tensions over the next few weeks. Another scenario is a diplomatic freeze with proxy surge, which is moderately likely. Diplomatic ties could deteriorate further, and while full-scale war might be avoided, increased proxy activity in Kashmir could heighten instability, drawing the involvement of non-state actors and raising the risk of future crises. The third scenario is localized conflict escalation, which has a low probability but high risk. A miscalculation or fatal incident, such as the downing of an aircraft or civilian casualties, could trigger a limited war. This might involve air and artillery exchanges across multiple sectors before international intervention forces a ceasefire. Media and public reaction has been varied. Indian media has framed Operation Sindoor as a strong response to cross-border terrorism. Mainstream narratives emphasize national security and military precision, with limited discussion on strategic risks. On the other hand, Pakistani media has characterized the strikes as aggression and a breach of sovereignty, emphasizing civilian impact and highlighting Islamabad's diplomatic outreach to international forums. Global media coverage has been mixed, ranging from analytical reports in the New York Times and BBC stressing potential escalation, to more sensational headlines focusing on the risk of nuclear flashpoints in South Asia. Social media has been highly polarized, with nationalist sentiment dominating in both countries. Disinformation and propaganda spikes have been noted, with platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, and WhatsApp circulating unverifiable claims, prompting calls for moderation from tech regulators.